Hi everybody. In this series, we're basically just going to be covering the many voting systems. So first, we're going to do first past the post, also known as voting, and plurality voting. So yeah, this is going to be a multi-part series. Comment on which video you want me to do next for this series. I choose this video just because it's the most popular system. So to find out, let's find out. First past the post voting system is, by many standards, one of the fairest systems. Okay, so let's see. One person's ballot. You'll call him Andy, and he'll be from New York. Actually, maybe Ron from Florida. And he might be 43. So, in plurality voting, also known as first past the post, or FPTP, you vote for one candidate. Ron, the 43-year-old from Florida, vote for candidate Mill. So, let's see what the votes tally up. Red candidate, Mill. Orange candidate, Bill. Yellow candidate, Sil. Green candidate, Will. Green candidate, Jill. And purple candidate, Bobby Jr. So, let's erase this for now. Let's erase this purple for now and put it somewhere else. I have an idea. Right there. Okay, so red gets. Okay, so in this, you're gonna need 50% of the vote. 50 plus 1 vote. 50% plus 1 vote in order to win. So let's say red gets 25 votes. Orange gets 25 votes. And then 20. Now this will add up. 17, 16, 17, 18. Okay, so 17 plus 16 plus 17 plus 18, 68. 100 minus 68 equals 32. 16. And purple gets 16. Bobby Jr. gets 16. Okay, so using the system known as first past the post, we now have a winner. That winner is the amazing green. But there's one problem with this. You see, you have 100 voters. You take 18 away. 82% of the population in this area in Florida. In this area, only 18% wanted green, 82% 50% wanted a different candidate. This is so not proportional. But there's also another thing. So first we're going to start with the two-party system. Actually, let's start with the multi-party system. Okay, so let's say blue candidate. Let's call him Steve, Jill, Jack, Milton, and Clarissa. But we're also going to include candidate Saffron and Lavender. Okay, so let's see an election here. Blue gets 2%, black gets 45%. This person gets 17 and this person gets 15. Let's see how this all adds up. 2 plus 45. Let's change this to 20. Let's change that. Actually, let's just change it to 30. Two plus 45 plus 30 plus 3 plus 5, 38. One hundred minus 2 minus 45 minus 30 minus 3 minus 5. 7 and 8. So, with the first past the whole system, black gets the vote. Despite 55% of the population not voting for them. Okay, so next election comes around 2 years later, and we see Blue and CN realize that 3% of the vote and 2% of the vote is not enough to win. So their voters decide that they want to back another candidate. Blue voter absolutely hates CN. They actually kind of love CN, and CN kind of loves Blue. But they have to vote different candidates. Blue is okay with purple. It's their second choice. And CN is somewhat okay with orange. So, with the next election coming around, purple gets 9. And orange gets 11. Now, since all the voters realize, let's change 8 and to 10. So, one voter stays with each. So, seeing these two candidates, majority of the voters voting their second choice, we now have candidate Cyan and Canada Blue drop out of the race. What was once a 7-party system is now a 5-party system. So, which candidate? So, election night, election time comes and goes again. And here are the new vote totals. 45, 30, 5, 10, and 10. So we see here that 45, 30, Black gets reelected again. But there's actually, no, it's the other way around. Red gets elected for the first time, holding power for about 2 years. So, Green, see how bad they did. The voters wanted to choose a different choice. 2 of them would like to join Purple, and another 2 would like to join Orange. And with the last election coming around, 1% one voter goes to Green, and 12% each goes to Purple and to Orange. These 2 are highly competitive with each other. Next election coming around, Green decides it wants to drop out of that race, and that one extra voter decides that he wants to vote for Black, as he can't really stand these 2 candidates, so he votes Black out of fear. So, that's how much we have. So, one more time. 24, okay, 76. So Black is re-elected with 41% to Red's 35. Vote totals of the vote. Oh, but here's the thing. Out of 24 voters, 9 decide that they want to stay with Orange. 15% of the voters decide they want to stay with Purple. Actually, let's just do the other way around. 9 voters stay with Purple, 15 stay with Orange. So, there's the re-election. Seeing Purple voters can't win, they'll vote for the second choice. Oh my. Shan, stop! Yeah, 44, 41, Red gets elected. Seeing these 2 candidates not winning, first Purple already dropped out of the race, and Orange now drops out of the race. Now we are down to a 2-party system. And with the swayable Purple and Orange voters, I am not just copying what our PGP Grey says. So yeah, 45% of the vote goes to Purple. 55% goes to Black. 45% of the vote goes to Red. And what happens when it's like an absolute, almost 2 votes lead the entire thing? And now it's 51-49. But when Black wins in a landslide, 99-1, counteracted by Red's 100-0. So we see here an ultimate two-party system. With first past the post, we inevitably get a two-party system. And many people just don't even want these candidates. But there's also one other problem. It's when a third-party candidate decides to join the race. Let's say candidate Purple decides that he wants to have another shot at it. Many purple voters and many red voters both share the same ideals. And with red slowly taking majorities, the electorate is now a 50. The electorate is now 57 for red and 43 for black. So, black knowing this, they convinced purple to join the race, and they donate millions and billions of dollars into purple, just so can deter red from winning. The purple voters, foolish and don't understand, they inevitably accept the request. So, election day comes near. Black gets 43% of the vote. Now you think red might get 57% of the vote, but like a lot of voters would either choose red or purple, and many of the red voters would go back to purple. So let's say 20 voters vote for purple. Where does that leave us? 37 voters for red. So if we look right here, despite more voters liking red, black actually won. This is also what's called the spoiler effect. But there's just one problem. There's another thing. If there are groups, like CGP Creator said, when you separate them into different groups, then it gets even more horrible, because then it can get susceptible to gerrymandering. Gerrymandering, I made a video on this, is basically when you take electoral boundaries, manipulate them to favor like a party or a class. So the Republicans are doing this in North Carolina, the Democrats in Maryland, Republicans in Texas, the Democrats in Illinois, I think. So their borders just looked really weird. So yeah. Also Nebraska's first district and like the other time boundary just looks cursed. Nebraska's first district should not go all the way to Belize, all the way to the bottom. No. Like, okay, let me draw a good enough map of Nebraska. Yeah, this is its second district, right there. This is its first district, and it's its third. But back then, this is what it looked like. Nebraska second basically takes at. So basically, this is what it looks like. It looks so weird. So let's say gerrymandering. We'll have let's say we have 3 red voters and 3 black voters. Okay, I might be copying CGP gray, but still, if you want to make a certain amount of electoral boundaries, if you need 2 boundaries, you can easily just split it down the middle and deny black and deny purple for anything. But if you want 2 boundaries, you really shouldn't be doing that. So basically gerrymandering bad. And gerrymandering could happen despite purple making the largest majority. Because we get a single representative. Okay, here we have 10. So we can split it into 2 groups. this would be a somewhat fair way. Okay, so we have one safe district, one safe district, one safe district. So this would be a not very good way to gerrymander. So basically, this is a competitive district, but purple has slightly the edge because more voters in this range are actually, this group are actually purple voters. And same thing in this one, more purple voters. So purple gets this one, and purple gets this one. So purple gets 2, black gets 1, and red gets 1. This is somewhat fair. This is actually somewhat fair. Purple has the largest minority, so it gets the most. But if you want to gerrymander this, you can still gerrymander. You could, for example, you can crack and pack. Okay, but these, in this example, we're going to crack and pack. So 2 voters, let's see, now take, so now we can click, just pretend to have the same amount of people. So now, a competitive district, but black has more people. Red has more people. So purple has 1, black has 2, red has 2. This is a very unfair way. It actually sucks because, but, so, now if you've heard this, you still got first past the post. Anyway, these are the problems with first past the post voting, also known as popular vote. So, thanks for watching this video, bye.